Scenes you have never seen or knew that would exist in One Piece. Today I'll be discussing the top 5 most disturbing moments in One Piece. Number 5. The Tragic Night of Dresserosa. This is the night when Doflamingo decided to turn the king against his people. Using his devil fruit power, the Ito Ito no Mi, or the string fruit, to control the king and his troops, slaughtering tons of his people. This is even more harsh because the soldiers couldn't even control themselves, killing their own people who they promised to protect. The king was crying. He was broken down by the fact that his civilization was getting demolished because of Doflamingo, and he could not have done anything about it. Sugar came in and turned Kyrus into a toy soldier. He watched his wife die in his arms, not able to display the love and sadness he was feeling while being in the body of a toy. His whole existence went unknown, for no one remembered who he was, until the Straw Hats finally came in and stopped Doflamingo, saving Dresserosa. Number 4. Whitebeard vs. Akainu. Whitebeard, known as the strongest man in the world, was the leader of the mission to rescue Ace from the world government. We see him fighting many soldiers in the anime and also receiving numerous amounts of injuries. The part that stands out is when Whitebeard was fighting Akainu. He was dealing massive amounts of damage to Akainu, but got distracted somehow. Akainu then punched Whitebeard, but in that one punch, it took half of Whitebeard's face off. This is not shown in the anime, where you could see half of his beard gone, because it was way too disturbing for the anime. So they showed it in the manga, but even so, it is definitely one of the most horrible scenes in One Piece. Number 3. Zephs Missing Leg. There was a storm that ended up knocking Sanji off board his ship. Zeph then rescued Sanji and brought him to a small island where the two of them waited for a ship to come to their rescue. While on the island, Zeph gave Sanji a small bag of food and kept his big bag, knowing Sanji would not accept if he knew that Zeph had no food in his bag. 3 months had gone by, and while Sanji had food to eat, Zeph had no food and ended up chopping off his own leg with a rock in order to eat it and stay alive. Sanji then went over to Zeph with the intention of killing him for his big bag of food, but instead saw Zeph's leg amputated. This scene was way too disturbing for the anime, so they changed it to where Zeph used a chain to cut his leg off in order to save Sanji from drowning. Number 2. The Crucifixion of the Minks. Jack, a pirate who works under Kaido, went to Zou to find a man named Raizo. He believed the Raizo was on the island and would not take no for an answer. The Minks and the Beast Pirates fought for 5 days and 5 nights. The Minks then started to overwhelm the Beast Pirates. And then Jack decided to use Caesar's gas, which left the Minks useless in battle. Many Minks were slaughtered, while Jack and his pirates put Dogstorm and Cat Viper on crucifixes and tortured them and many of the other stronger Minks. This is horrible because you can see they both lost limbs. Holding on to information that was meaningless to their survival, they did not leak one bit of information Jack wanted. Luckily, Jack had to go save Doflamingo from the Navy, or else the entire Mink tribe would have been wiped out. Number 1. Big Mom's Cannibalism. In Big Mom's flashback, when Luffy broke Mother Caramel's pitcher, you could see that she was left on an island where Mother Caramel came to her aid and took her in. We can see that Big Mom did horrible things to the village that she was being kept at, but that was all due to her hunger pangs. Big Mom has no control over them, and she goes on rampages to get the specific food that she desires. Lives are taken in the action, but the worst and most disturbing part about her hunger was when she was eating with Mother Caramel and the children in her flashback. She was eating blindly, and she ate Mother Caramel and the other children that were at the table with her. She even got Mother Caramel's fruit, the Soul fruit, and that's just enough proof that we need to know that Big Mom ate those children and Mother Caramel.